Alright everyone, now I gotta do part 2. I have to turn on the light because it got dark as hell. There's a storm approaching, so I gotta do this quick. So now we're going to do my loose games. So let's get started. We're going to start off with Streets of Rage 2. One of the greatest beat-em-ups of all time. What is there more to say about this game? Truly an all-time classic. Elysia Dragoon. I did a review on this in my channel. Very underrated game for the Genesis. Awesome action game. Alien Storm. Really fun beat 'em up. I might live stream this actually tonight. You know what? I'll actually live stream this tonight. Yeah. Shinobi 3. Amazing platformer. One of the all-time greatest games for the Genesis. It's a little challenging, but it's so good. The music in this game is amazing. All-time classic game. Dinosaurs for Hire. A pretty underrated running gun game. I really recommend this game if you want like a Contra-like game. We got Echo the Dolphin and Echo the Tides of Times. These are two very brutal games. Really brutal games. The second one's a lot better. They fixed some of the issues that played the first one. So if you're up for a challenge, pick these two up if you want. Now this is a game I've had for a while. This is my original copy. It's Primal Rage. I really enjoyed Primal Rage. I like the Genesis version, but I always like the arcade version way more. But yeah, Primal Rage for the Genesis. I've had this for so many years, almost 15 years. Love this game so much. Cool Spot. This is a really fun little platformer. Pretty funny little platformer. I like this game a lot. Garfield Coloniac. A pretty underrated platformer. Not the absolute best platformer on the Genesis. It has some issues like the hit detection and all that, but still a good game though. This might be another game I could let's play this. It's a really good game. Now this I got on eBay. This is a hack. It's Streets of Rage 3, the Sonic hack. Really funny hack. It's Streets of Rage 3 but with Sonic, but unfortunately it's the American version. I will do a walkthrough of Streets of Rage 3 but the Japanese version because it's way better and way easier than the US version. But I feel like Streets of Rage 3 is a very misunderstood game because it had a lot of issues, but I still think it's a good game nonetheless. Alright, let's go into the second pile. We got Rocket Knight Adventures. Awesome platformer by Konami. One of the best platformers on the Genesis. Ristar. Very underrated game. I got this for $4 8 years ago. Now this game is pretty damn expensive, but you can get this in so many collections. It's a very good game. Really good platformer. Beyond Oasis. Amazing Zelda-like game. It's like Zelda, but it's a beat 'em up as well. This is another one I might consider live streaming soon. Got some EA games. We got Skitchin, which is basically Road Rash but with rollerblades. Road Rash 1, which is a classic. And Road Rash 3. I have 2. 2 is in the pile because it's the only one I don't have in the EA card. But yeah, Road Rash 3 is really good. And General Chaos, which is a really fun strategy game. Really fun strategy game. Kind of running out of room here. Alright, we got another pile over here. Let's see. Okay, this is a 32S game. WrestleMania Arcade on the 32X. I do have some 32S games, Mortal Kombat 2 and Doom. I might show them off in a minute. Here we have Tinhead. This is a very hard game. I got this in the 2016 Southeast Game Exchange. This game is so freaking hard. I don't know. Like, you look at this game and like, oh, that seems like a kid's game. No! This is a really hard platformer, believe it or not. And it's very long. Very long game. X-Men 2 Clone Wars. This is an awesome X-Men game. Really good game. Very good game. McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure. Believe it or not, this is made by Treasure, and this is actually a really fun platformer. On the easy side, but still a good game, though. Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron. I do not have the first one. I actually like this one a tad bit more because it just runs a lot better than the first one. That's just me, but yeah, I have 2. Mickey Mania, great game. I still haven't beaten it yet. Battle of Toads and Double Dragon. This is a really cool game. Here's another one I had for a while. Jurassic Park. This is a really, this to me, I feel like it hasn't aged very well. But back in the day, this was a big deal because you get to play as a Velociraptor. So I've had this since 2005 from GameStop. RoboCop vs. Terminator. Way too hard. Great game, but way too hard. I recommend playing that on easy. This, Mr. What's-His-Face, Vintage Video Game Geek gave me these 2 games back in 2017. Grindstormer. It's a shmup for the Genesis. It's a repo. Really tough game, but still pretty good. And we have Fire Mustang, which is the only Mega Drive game I have. This game is so bullshit, it's not even funny. This game is so damn hard. It's so hard for the wrong reason. It's hard in a way that if you go through the levels while dying, the game gets harder and harder and harder. I don't know why. And this is the Sonic Mania cart, like, it's just a decorative, so. Alright, we only got one more pile left. So, let me get this pile. Ultimate MK3 for the Genesis. A really good version for the Genesis. I did a Let's Play on this a while ago. Disney's Aladdin. Really good, great game. One of the top tier games for the Sega Genesis. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. This is a really fun beat 'em up. Really fun beat 'em up. Captain America and Avengers. This version is way better than the Super Nintendo version. Really good game. This game is actually kind of expensive now. Gunstar Heroes. One of the greatest games on the Sega Genesis. It is just an amazing game. It's just amazing run and gun. The graphics are phenomenal. All-time classic game. I did a Let's Play this game last year. Dynamite Headdy. Awesome platformer. Really, really good game. T2, the arcade game. That one's okay. Decap Attack. This is a really fun platformer. I really enjoy this game a lot. Here's Road Rash 2, which is a great game, but it's on the normal Genesis cart. Samurai Showdown for the Genesis. Great game. Phantasy Star 4, one of the best JRPGs on the Sega Genesis. Really awesome game. Toy Story. Very hard game. Very hard game, but it's a good one. And last but not least, you thought I was going to forget this game. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Another one of the most top tier games. And let me just get Mortal Kombat 2 and Doom for the 32X, since after all this is a Genesis collection. Here's Doom, and here's MK2 for the 32X. So yeah, that is my loose games, and that is my entire Sega Genesis collection. It is an amazing system, one of my favorite consoles of all time. I thank everyone for watching 2 parts of this. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!